Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 6th. We're going to jump right in here. You have this real estate card. It says any dealings in real estate will be profitable at this time. You have this perfection card. It says you will do much better than expected. Love it. So something, it could be going much better than expected in your life. I do feel if you're like trying to get a house or if you're trying to get approved for like a new apartment or a new home or something like that, that things are going to go much better than you expect. You have the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Five of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, you always get, I'll put it this way, Sagittarius, you always get these readings of, kind of like making sure you put up boundaries against people that could, kind of like steal your energy or that are, taking too much of your energy. And I do feel that for some of you that you could be, kind of making sure that someone isn't like stealing your thunder, isn't stealing your vibe here or something like that. The Nine of Wands is also a card that says, throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. It's a card of experimentation, and I feel it would be an amazing time for you to like experiment with like new ideas, try new things that you want to try, do new things in your life, have new experiences, have more fun. All that stuff is kind of popping into my head here with the Nine of Wands. I also feel that there's an idea that you need to not give up on, and it doesn't have to be anything. It could just be a place you want to travel to. It could be an experience you want to have. It could be like a business or a relationship that you want to have. But I feel this is encouraging you to, not give up on whatever it is that you've been working towards or whatever you want. Because again, I think there's something you want, and we see it right here. So going this way, the Ace of Cups can just be something that causes your emotions to overflow. It doesn't actually have to be love that we're talking about with the Ace of Cups, even though you have the Four of Wands. Again, the Four of Wands can just be something that you're going to commit to or something that you want to commit to, and it could be like a goal, wish, dream, something you want to do with your life. It could just be somewhere you want to travel to, and I feel this is encouraging you to kind of like, make it happen. You have the Nine of Cups. Again, here's the wish. Nine of Cups is a card of total fulfillment, and I feel that Sagittarius is definitely very focused on fulfillment. I feel like you're very focused on doing things that bring fulfillment into your life as well. So that could be anything. I think you're more focused on doing things in life in general that bring more fulfillment. So I know that sounds very basic, but it could be very simple. It's like if you want to go get your toenails done every single week, then it's like that, that could be something that brings you more fulfillment. But now it's like you're actually scheduling it, if that makes sense. Like I think you're making it more of a point to bring more fulfillment into your life, like whatever it is, right? You have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition, so I do feel some of you have been dealing with conflict, mostly having to do with family. Again, I'm cheating because of your astrology, so I feel that for some of you, it's like you could be experiencing conflict and competition in the family, or you could be experiencing some sort of obstacle. It's kind of interesting because we go up to the Four of Wands here, but I'm wondering, some of you might just be deciding to commit to yourself with that Four of Wands. It's like you're doing more things for yourself with the Nine of Cups, and that could be the thing that is, setting you free from, any issues that you could be dealing with. So really good. With the Nine of Wands, you have the Nine of Cups. So putting up boundaries is going to be the thing that brings in more fulfillment. I would also say that, experimenting, which I think everybody should do right now, is going to be the thing, experimenting with life, trying new things, moving in new directions. All that is going to just lead to more fulfillment. With the Nine of Cups, you have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, like good news or something good coming into your life. So I feel like there could be good news, or there could be something that's really positive coming in for you right now. It could be like I said, good news. It could be a new direction. It could be a new person. And, again, if you do want love, you have the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands. There definitely could be a person who is going to be communicating with you. I feel like this person's older. There's an age difference here for sure. I'm not sure if it's you or them. It's funny because you have the mature man right here, and you have the mature woman right here. So it doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to, but, again, I feel like either, it's like you're both mature, but I definitely feel there's an age difference, whether it's you or them. With the Five of Wands, you have the Five of Swords. Yes, like I said, I feel some of you have realized that there's a person in your family or a person in your life who just brings too much conflict. And plain and simple, I think that you're removing yourself from this conflict. And what do you know? You have 555. 555 is a big change number. 555 is a metamorphosis. You literally have this metamorphosis card right at the top of this row. So I feel that you Sagittarius, are going through a big change right now, or you could be doing things that could create big change in your life. You have this mature woman. It says wise, older, influential woman. You also have this good news card. It says all forms, like I just said, good news. All forms of communication, text, email, or document. So I think you're getting good news. Again, at the beginning of the reading, I was getting something about maybe like approval or getting approved for like a new place to live. So, again, if you're looking for a new place to live or if you're looking to move, I think that this is going to be really, really good for you. I think there's a lot of, going to be a lot of positive benefits coming in for you in like those areas of your life. So love it. You have the Ace of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the King of Swords. The Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing, being very happy. So I feel like there could be a lot of happiness and joy coming in for you with the Ace of Cups. I feel like there also, again, could be good news. On top of that, I feel there could be a new love offer. I would say here that it's either an earth sign or a fire sign or another fire sign that's coming in for you here. You do have a little bit of water as well, but, again, I don't know. Could be an air sign. You have the King of Swords. So, basically I just listed all 12 signs. Could be any sign. I think the important thing is that, this person gives just as much as you do. Ace of Cups is overflowing emotion, so there's like more than enough to give. I would also say that no matter what you want, it's a mature person with the King of Swords. That's probably something that stands out to you, is that this person is mature. Maybe they have their life in order. They have results to show for the things that they do in life or the things that they've created. It's like they can show you that they've been able to create something important or good in their life. And, I think that's more important than anything. So, I definitely see a lot of success here with this person, or there will be, I see that there will be a lot of success with this person. I also feel that some of you could be finding like quick success with this King of Swords. You have the Five of Cups. Again, Five of Cups can be regrets and sadness, but really the Five of Cups is about being grateful for what you do have. He needs to turn around and see these two cups, then he'll get this bridge and this castle over here. So I feel that it's saying like there's no use crying over spilt wine. You have to turn around and see that there are a lot of things for you to be grateful for. And when you focus on the things that you can be grateful for, then you get more good stuff in your life, right? So let's see here. What is going on for you? With the Ace of Cups, you have the Judgment card. I feel that you're like waking up to the things that bring in fulfillment into your life. These people are standing in these coffins, and the coffin represents their old life. Outside the coffin represents their new life. And I feel a lot of you could be, it's like you're doing things, I feel like you're doing things to step into your new life, or you're doing things that, maybe manifest your new life a lot faster. So if you're trying to, create anything, or if you're trying to have like new manifestations, I think that it's like you're doing new things in your new life, and that's going to be the thing that brings in your new life, is that the fact that you're kind of, taking advantage of new opportunities. Maybe even you're taking advantage of change here with the 555 or the metamorphosis. It's like you're seeing that the energy has changed, and now you're embracing the energetic change, which is probably the thing that is going to make you more successful. Another card of good news, by the way. So you are clearly getting good news. And with the Five of Cups, you have the King of Swords. Yeah, it's like I feel like this is a person who might take away your regrets, right? If you're a past person, if you regret it, there could be a person where you're like, wow, I'm so glad that didn't work out. I kind of get that feeling here, especially because we go up to the Four of Wands here. Four of Wands is marriage, so you definitely could be meeting like a mature person who knows what they want in life, who is, ready for something like marriage. Or you could be meeting a person who's ready for something more. It's like maybe what you're used to is immature energy, a person, people who don't know what they want. And I feel like you're finding a person who definitely knows what they want. Yes, look at this. With the King of Swords, you have the World. So the World is an accomplishment. The World can represent achievements or an achievement as well. And I feel that you could be accomplishing, that you personally could be accomplishing a lot right now. I also feel that a lot of you, again, could be meeting this person out in the world. We have the World with the King of Swords. You have the Chariot here. So again, like I said, if you're waiting for approval on a home, or if you're hoping to get a house, or if you're hoping to move, the move could be the change that brings the love into your life. So for those of you that are hoping for love, if you're moving or traveling, this looks amazing. I would keep your eyes open, right? You never know what you might find if you get out, if you get out there and meet new people and stuff. I also do feel travel here. So, you're a Sagittarius, right? A lot of you Sagittarius like to travel around and move around and go on vacations and things like that. So even if it's just a staycation, right? I think those are always worth it as well. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this metamorphosis. It says your inner self is being renewed day by day, so new and better ways can come forth. That's what we've been talking about. You have this exchanging gifts card. It says there's a dance of give and take. What you give, you will get back. So again, I think that you are kind of giving off a vibe of something, and you're attracting the right things into your life here. I also feel that the universe is kind of like rewarding you, or is bringing you rewards. So whatever you've been working towards, or whatever you've been hoping for, it's like it's coming. You have the Four of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Justice card. Obviously, if you're going through a separation or a divorce, this could be justice that's coming in for you, especially with that Three of Swords in the middle. I don't really feel Three of Swords energy for all of you, because again, I think the Three of Swords in your reading is more talking about forgiving yourself. We'll talk about that in a minute, because again, I think that you're attracting something really good into your life just based off of all the energy here. But the Four of Wands can represent marriage. I would also say that the Four of Wands represents freedom. And again, you have the Chariot here. The Chariot is about setting yourself apart. It's about doing things in a way that you want to do them. It's about kind of marching to the beat of your own drum. I think a lot of people are doing this right now because Pluto and Aquarius, Pluto and Aquarius is all about being unique. Yes, it's about the collective, but Pluto and Aquarius does not want us to become like part of the collective hive mind. Pluto and Aquarius wants us to help the collective by being an inspiration, which might mean you have to do your own thing. And I definitely feel that here. You have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords can represent a separation, but again, Three of Swords is a card of forgiveness. Those three swords are in your own heart. And the quickest way to get over the Three of Swords is we have to remove those swords from our own heart so we can set ourselves free. And not only that, you have this like broken open card right up here. So I feel for a lot of you that, again, you kind of have to like set yourself free with this energy. I feel like you have to also kind of forgive yourself maybe for getting into a situation that was less than ideal. And I feel if you do that, then you will be broken open in a good way. That broken open card is coming up in the good stuff. So, again, I feel it's time to heal. You have the Justice card. The Justice card is justice. So there clearly could be some form of justice coming in for you. There could also be a bit more like balance coming in for you as well here with the Justice card. So if you have been trying to balance things out in your life, or if you've been trying to balance your life out in general, it looks to me like you could be balancing your life out. I also feel that you could feel that you are getting justice from the universe. Again, you have that exchanging gifts card. And so I feel the universe could be blessing you, or you feel like the universe is blessing you at this time, because it's like you're getting karmic gifts, or maybe you feel like your karma is being evened out, or maybe you feel like the universe is actually giving you your karma, which is great. With the Four of Wands, you have the Knight of Wands here. Right here, you have the Page of Wands. I would be careful of anyone who seems inconsistent. For some of you, I feel like you have a choice. There could be a more mature, stable person, and then there could be a person who's like very inconsistent in and out energy. And I would be careful of a yo-yo person, as I like to say, a person who's in and out, back and forth, up and down. And, I would be careful of that. I also do feel that the Knight of Wands is saying that you will meet a person. He's the card of adventure. He is the card of being spontaneous. So, if you get invited to go out with friends, go out. If you get invited to a party or a wedding, go. I would take advantage of any random spontaneous opportunity. He represents spontaneous opportunity. With the Three of Swords, you have the Eight of Wands. Maybe you need to let a person have it. I feel like I said this to you recently, Sagittarius. The Eight of Wands is communication. And if you're holding something in, from like about a past person or a past situation, this could really be saying that you need to let it out. So maybe you need to rip a person a new, you know what, so that you can kind of be set free. It's like sometimes I think we do have to embarrass ourselves, right? Just to be able to move past a person. So maybe some of you need to tell a person, how you feel or whatever. The Eight of Wands is also quick success. And again, going down, if you're going on any new adventures, any new journeys, these new adventures and journeys could be the thing that sets you free, that makes you more successful. So we see a lot of success here in general. With the Justice card, you have the Devil. Yes, I think you could be getting justice from a toxic situation. And again, this could be involving family, like I said at the beginning of the reading. This could be something that you have been dealing with, or it could be, a toxic situation with your family or friends or whatever. And it looks to me like you're getting your justice there, or things are balancing out in that area of your life. The Devil, to me, also sometimes says like it's really important that you protect your energy at this time. So if people are getting in your way energetically, I would make sure you put up like appropriate boundaries. I would make sure you're protecting yourself, all that other good stuff. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Roots of Abundance card and this Broken Open card. So clearly, whatever you're working on could be bringing a lot of abundance into your life. I think that Broken Open card is talking about you healing your heart and, forgiving past situations, or maybe even letting a person have it so that you can heal a past situation, so that you can just release it and let it go. But definitely we see a lot of abundance just in general. You have the Hangman, the Page of Wands, and the Chariot. Hangman is a card of feeling like you've been on pause. It's a card of seeing things from a new perspective. And again, in the area of the good stuff, this would kind of say to me that you either have gained a new perspective or that you are getting a new perspective that is kind of like setting you free. And obviously, again, that would be a good thing. Maybe you've been feeling like your life has been on pause for a long time. And now I feel like it's like you're kind of like unpausing your life. I feel like your life is kind of being, maybe if you've been feeling stuck, like you feel like you're moving forward. And we see that a lot. You have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, he moves enthusiastically forward towards something. He just feels enthusiastic about whatever he is moving towards, and that's the only reason he needs. The only reason he needs to do something is because it feels good, because he feels like he should do it. And I feel for a lot of you that you could be taking action or working towards something that makes you feel good or that makes you feel excited, and I feel that will lead to a lot of success. You have the Chariot. The Chariot, of course, is a victory. The Chariot is also a card of setting yourself apart. He is leaving the city behind him so that he can, go find his own place, so that he can find a place where he can be his own unique self. And I feel a lot of you are kind of like, you're in alignment. He's in perfect alignment. He has these stars here, these moons here. It represents as above, so below. These two sphinxes here, they represent the mysteries of the universe, but they're not attached to his chariot. So it kind of says that he is trusting that the universe is going to bring him in the right direction. He doesn't need, proof that the universe, he just knows that he is in alignment, and that's pretty much all he needs to know to keep moving forward. And I feel like that's what you're doing here, is that you are in alignment. Definitely a victory. With the Hangman, you have the Eight of Swords. Like I said, Eight of Swords and the good stuff here would represent setting yourself free from something that you've been stuck on for a long time. And I think that's what's going on here. And again, you could be doing this with your words. Like I said, you could be, maybe you've always wanted to tell someone something, or maybe you've wanted to say something to someone. And like I said, I feel like you're kind of like setting yourself free here. The Eight of Swords is self-imposed restriction, but again, I think you're kind of removing yourself from something that has restricted you. With the Page of Wands, you have the Sun. The Sun is happiness, joy, good things coming in for you. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you with the Sun. I also feel, the Sun makes the whole entire reading more positive. So definitely go in a positive direction here with the Sun. I feel like the Sun is also shining a light on something you need to pay attention to. So if you are finding yourself, like, if something is capturing your attention or making you excited, I would move towards whatever those things are that make you excited in life. Those are the things that are going to make you more successful. With the Chariot, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, card of resourcefulness. I do feel that a lot of you are kind of like doing things or working on things that are increasing your resources. We see, pretty good money stuff here. I don't know. I think you're just working on abundance in general. You have this Charity card. Again, I like this card. This card basically says the universe is blessing you. So, like I said, I think that there could be maybe some positive karma coming in for you, or there could be some blessings from the universe that are coming in for you, and it could be because of like the good things that you've done, the things that you've accomplished, the experiences that you've lived through, or whatever. And again, obviously, this is going to be a good thing. You have this Escape card. Again, I think you're escaping from things that no longer serve you, so I feel like you're removing yourself from situations that no longer serve you. This card also always reminds me of the Chariot for obvious reasons. There's a Chariot right here, and the Chariot says where there's a will, there's a way. And I kind of get that feeling here on this card. Like, if you want to do something, where there's a will, there's a way. If you want to do it bad enough, you will make it happen. So really, it's a time for you to like manifest your dreams. You have this Lust card. Yeah, I do feel like there's a very strong connection coming in for you here. I would say it's like a mature person, very successful, but there could be a lot of desire between you and this person as well. So it could be a very lusty type of situation. Could be a fire sign or a person with fire on their chart. You have this Revenge card. Again, I would be careful of exes. Everybody gets this. There's like a bunch of cards that kind of represent this in this deck, and I would just be careful of people who, if you like meet a new person and like an ex tries to come in between you, I would put up those boundaries. I would really make sure that something something doesn't come between you and something you want. You have this caution card. Yeah, I would be cautious of, a person as well. So I would make sure that you're giving attention to the right things and make sure that you're pulling your attention away from the wrong things in your life. And if you do that, I feel like you'll be perfectly happy, very successful. But this is really good here, Sag. So I think things are going in the right direction. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.